Hi, this is Harish here. Welcome to DB2 LUW Tips and Tricks video tutorial part 17. In this video tutorial, I'm going to talk about how to enable a user for multiple authorization IDs. By default, an authenticated user will get only a single authorization ID assigned to him. The security administrator of the database can enable a user for using multiple authorization IDs. So how he can do that is using a grant SetSessionUser privilege. So this particular privilege will enable that particular user to switch to a different authorization ID, and the user can switch between authorization IDs under the same connection itself. Okay. So how will you know then which particular authorization ID is the current one? So which is the effective authorization ID? So there are special registers for it. Current_user, session_user, system_user. 3 special registers are available for figuring out the effective authorization IDs. So let's quickly get into the examples. So here I am showing you the OS users. So there are two users, DB2 inst1 and Penny. So DB2 inst1 is the instance owner, and Penny is just like a normal user. So DB2 inst1 password is DB2 inst1. It belongs to the DB2 IADM group, so it becomes the SECADM group. It's the owner of the database as well. There is a user Penny whose password is pvat. That user belongs to group name users. So let's just quickly connect to the database using DB2 inst1, and I'll just query the authority. Okay. So as you see, the user DB2 inst1 is authorized with authorization ID DB2 inst1, and that particular ID has both security administrator access and SECADM access. Okay. The next two grant that I'm giving is grant DBADM on database to Scooper. So there is one authorization ID Scooper for which I am granting the DBADM access, and this is the important step. So grant SetSessionUser privilege on user Scooper to user Penny, which means the SetSessionUser privilege is granted to the authorization ID Penny so that Penny can switch to the authorization of the Scooper. Okay, so let's just give that. Okay, both grants became successful. You can issue multiple authorization IDs also, and I'm just figuring out the authorities. Okay. So just because we granted, it doesn't change any authority. So like say for Penny user, again she does not have any DBADM access. For Scooper user, we have granted DBADM access, so that is there. Okay. Now let's connect to the database as user Penny using pvat and try to access a table. So here you can see the user Penny got authorized with authorization ID Penny only. So at a connection level, the authorization ID is only Penny. So she does not have the access. Now what she can do is she can switch the authorization ID to a different one and try to access. See, it's now accessing because the SetSessionUser Scooper. So the authorization ID Penny, the user Penny, she is switching the authorization to Scooper. Okay. So that's why she got the access now. So how will you know the current authorization ID, right? So for that we can just query this special register. So I'm just querying from sysibm.sysdemy1. The value is current user, session user, and system user. See, the current user is Scooper, session user is Scooper, but the system user is Penny, because at a connection level the authorization ID is Penny. So that's why system user is showing as Penny. The session user and current user will be like based on your current authorization. Okay. Now you can switch back to Penny also. So it's like switching back to the original authorization ID. So once you do that, the table should not be accessible. Let's check that out. See, the table did not get accessed. So after that, so look at this. So now the current user became Penny. So from Scooper, again it got changed to Penny, Penny and Penny. Okay, that's it. So this is how you can switch between authorization IDs under a same particular user. That's it in this video tutorial. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel DB2 LUW Academy. See you in the next tutorial. Thank you. Bye bye.